May 18, 2024 is set to be what some astrologers call the luckiest day of the year. That is when the sun meets Jupiter in the sky. Part of what makes this year so special is that just 5 days earlier, we had what some call the most surprising day of the year when the sun met Uranus. And what that suggests is a bit of a roller coaster ride that gets us to massive blessings. And chances are those blessings don't look the way that we anticipated, the way we thought, or even the way that they should. Whatever happens now is ultimately part of what's going to align us with greater blessings, but more personally with a greater sense of hope and a greater awareness of the options and opportunities available to us. This is happening in the later degrees of the sign of Taurus. And as a planet moves later and later in the sky, what we see is an increase of a concentration of energy. Taurus is an earth sign, which means manifestation, but it's also an energy of patience. Whatever it is that feels like it's changing now has the potential to last a really long time, but it's not so much a destination. It's not so much about what shows up, but the opportunity to begin a journey. And part of that beginning could bring with it a healthy closure that we're ready for as part of all it is that we have yet to do in this lifetime. The thing you have to remember is with Jupiter, you have to be proactive. You have to participate in the unfolding of your blessings. However symbolic that might be, paying attention to what area of life is being awakened for you, paying a little bit of energy, reaching out, talking, or maybe doing a whole lot more in that area of life will help you to have things go in a positive direction. But remember, what we think is positive or not, sometimes the perspective of the universe and what it is that the universe has planned for us, well, things could look very different. So if it stays, let it. If it goes, let it. All of it is part of the universe trying to help us to usher in massive blessings at this time. Now, how the luckiest day of the year is going to show up for you depends on your rising sign, your sun sign, maybe even your moon sign as well. You want to take all into consideration and synthesize it to make it uniquely your own. Big breakthroughs, opportunities, optimism, and hope is set to take place for all of us now. Aries, this is about your money and how it is you feel about you. Now, this could be money you earn, but also money you spend. And you may be feeling very generous, but it looks like you feel like you have it to give. Taurus, identity, priorities, who you know yourself to be, what matters to you most and first could very quickly change now. It is when you are being honest with yourself in your own time and space that you're able to get honest about exactly what those priorities are. And they may not be what you thought they were before, but now as you're able to see them and understand some truth of you, here come breakthroughs. Gemini, closing karmic ties, ending karmic chapters, and connecting so deeply to an absolute faith that you have so much more yet to do in this lifetime. And you really do. This is a time when you may not have to be as proactive, but what is for you truly just finds a way to flow towards you now. Cancer, friendships, group alliances, whether you're coming into a group dynamic, whether you're meeting up with friends, whether it is not a reunion, but a separation, leaving groups, either way, you are feeling very fortunate as a result of these alliances that are setting the stage to align you with bigger opportunities than you knew before. Leo, career, social standing, life purpose. If you're on the career track, well, interview, audition situations can go exceptionally well. That doesn't mean you're going to get everything. You just might, but also possible is something that is not for you might leave, and that could be a massive blessing. If you're not on the career track, this is about clarifying your own sense of alignment with life purpose, glimpsing a higher, more loving vision for your life now. Virgo, your place in the world, literally or figuratively, long distance travel, immigration, citizenship, higher learning, and legal matters could find a solution now, and they could come together very quickly for you, especially in an ongoing matter. For all that, this is a time you are expanding your horizons and have the kind of new adventures that at one time you probably only dreamed about. Libra, truth, change, transformation, power, and wealth. This is a heavy duty part of the sky. You will move towards greater wealth, whether literal or metaphorical, than you knew before. And this is a time of healing any issues of abundance. At the same time, this can be one of those moments where you really start to understand what authentic power is to you and how you're going to live it. Scorpio, massive love, partnership, blessings on the horizon. For some, this is also going to show up in terms of business partnerships and professional alliances. You are coming to an understanding of how you are blessed as a result of who you align with, what alliances contribute to a joint sense of growth and happiness, and which ones no longer do. This is a time of faith, but also transition. Either you're moving forward with someone in more hopeful directions, or you're going another way. Sagittarius, your daily life, your clients, customers, coworkers, or immediate supervisors, lots of healing energy coming in here, and you may find a sense of greater advancement in the workplace. This is about recognition for what you do well. If you're not on the work track, and even if you are, your health-related habits are highlighted here, and this can be a time of some very good health-related news. Capricorn, what you want in your heart of hearts in every area of life, including romance and flirtation, but also creative fulfillment and the children in your life as well. Well, you will be getting your flirt on. You're going to be encouraged to enjoy yourself, and you really want to do the things that make you happy. They will open up doorways to even more and lasting sources of happiness for you. If there are children in your life, there's a burst of healing coming in there. And if you've been hoping for recognition for a creative endeavor, this could be a time it comes together. Aquarius, your home, your past, your living situation, and your family of origin. This can be a big burst of healing related to your relationship with those very people who maybe have had the power to push your buttons. And now there's a sense of evolution as you redefine the past in a way that empowers you that much more today. If you have a home-based business or you work with homes, this can be a time of greater prosperity, but even not, your home is going to feel more like a sanctuary. And if you're looking to move, you're going to feel like things can find a flow that much easier. Pisces, siblings, cousins, neighbors, learning, perception. Well, your relationship with these people is set to get that sense of real connection, the understanding. Now, it could also be that one of these people has great news in their life and you're very happy for them, even if it isn't about the relationship, or they might facilitate an amazing opportunity for you now. Your mind is a light. You are able to grasp previously difficult concepts, and this can be a wonderful time to trust your curiosity to lead you towards greater happiness and very likely more opportunity.